Evil! It's one of the few things that I know from SpongeBob. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. No. Well, technically yes, but no. Oh, you didn't hear? WWE is slowly but surely welcoming Hulk Hogan back into the ranks. If not at WrestleMania. Over under that they start a Euro racist chant. The Rumble's going to be in Philadelphia next year. I might go to that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Are you talking to me? Santa, I've been to 3 different pay-per-views in the last year. You think I won't travel? There are no pay-per-views in fucking Norfolk, Virginia. Are you kidding me? Come on, Alpha. Let's get this shit out of the way. Okay, he's loading up. Oh, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. You gotta take a stand, it don't help to hide. Hey, hey, Solar. 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 You have to understand. If you've hurt my friends, then you've hurt my pride. And I've got to be a man. I can't let that slide. Do you know why? Because I am a real American. I fight for the rights of every man. Solar, I am a real American. I fight for what's right. You fight for your life. Solar, I feel strong about right and wrong. Me, I don't take trouble for very long. You gotta understand, Solar, I've got something deep inside of me. And courage is the thing that keeps us free, man. I already did. Already did. Oh shit. Did you go to YouTube and find Eddie Guerrero's theme song? And I'm tougher than tough, calling you bluff, cuz. I don't care if you don't like me. Bitch, fight me. That was my shit back in the day, bro. There was a point in time where that was my fucking ringtone. Lie, cheat, and steal. I can play that song on a bass. He was the best technical wrestler in history. Hey, you guys want to see me make Shark jizz in his pants? Wait for it. Just wait. And go. What the rock is cooking. The what? You can't hear it? But it's your favorite. I gotta start over. Tanner's not in here anymore, is he? Because I had one for him too. I've got one for Billy though. Billy just put on his John Cena hat and held up his towel. Which one is this? There we go. Back when John Cena was good. And then there was the moment that the entire internet exploded. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Here comes a new kid on the block. Did I just hear Val Venus? Hello, ladies. Let's do it. The champ that runs the camp. Well, I have.
Hello, everybody.
Then there's my hype up song here.
And this is the NFL on EA Sports. We could be in for some fireworks in today's game. Both teams rank in the top 10 in total yards. The Texans are top 10 in total yards, and they go up against the Eagles defense that will need to be at the top of its game. With that, let's hand things over to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 14 matchup.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever
Oh, wow.
since.
User hit stick, that's new.
Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. They come out here in the eye. A first carry now for Wendell Smallwood. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Don't you forget there's a price you can pay, because I have the game and I want to play.
The offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of play we just saw. Linebackers didn't have to fight anyone off. Didn't have to knock anyone to the side. Didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's
oh my God.
Green grass here, middle of the field.
That's
Touchdown,
bullshit.
Philadelphia.
That is complete bullshit.
His 5th touchdown.
I fucking smacked him twice and he just bounced off.
Taking the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Miller, the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Kaepernick to throw on second down.
Oh, come on, Hopkins.
It's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
It's Kaepernick. And incomplete.
Nobody can hold on to a catch. I know how this game's going to go already.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
He has 2 drops.
Traffic, and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Well, it's not alpha, it's fucking med.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles take, they'll just simply be looking
2
to
fucking drop everything you can have.
You scored once, you feel like you can go back. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They start the drive with Smallwood. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 3, second down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A very solid gain of 27. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So 5 yards remain now, still first down. To throw is Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Wentz to throw on second down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So they're operating in the red zone. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. On third and short, Smallwood. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Oh my God. Got me with a quarterback power. Fucking faggot.
Carson Wentz with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And he puts it through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. A strong running. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run with Miller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll come out in the pistol. They keep it with Miller on first down. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And he couldn't hang on to it through
What the fuck, man?
Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be
DeAndre Hopkins can't hold on to a fucking pass.
Sometimes that leads to drops.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And a look now at the defense for Houston.
When it comes to J.J. Watt, we're about out of superlatives, aren't we? So let's just make this simple. One of the best to ever play the game.
I'm ready now for 2nd and 9. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Green Beckham has it over the middle. 23 yards on the play.
Jesus, you couldn't even put your fucking hands up for that, Merciless?
And now a 1st down following that long gain. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. Throwing on first is Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Halfback sent in motion. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he gets this one to midfield.
God
before
damn
he's
it.
brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick
Tell
up the
me about
first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the touchdown. Philadelphia. Wendell Smallwood.
That
His
Bengals
ninth
power G
touchdown
play
of the
is so
season.
fucking
And the Eagles
overpowered,
add
man.
on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Dude, none of my receivers can hold on to the ball. It doesn't matter which one I throw it to. This is fucking X-Dog all over again. If his players even fucking look in my guy's general direction, they let the ball go.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. Completion left side to Miller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Miller, the lone setback. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Held on to it that time, didn't you, bitch?
32, good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Again, it's Kaepernick. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
The right stick is how you throw it away, right?
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles
I can't even get a fucking
here.
screen pass off, man.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Hey, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
My
guys just cannot and will not catch the fucking ball, man.
4 of them to the right side. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating
I'm 4 of
first half
13,
offensively,
and 12 of them fucking hit somebody in the hands.
Definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the
down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, my God.
Wendell Smallwood, 82 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And now out comes Houston. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive.
It shouldn't be this one-sided because none of my guys can hold on to the ball. Like at all. I don't have any turnovers. They just won't catch.
Go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
It's probably the single most frustrating game I've ever played.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times.
I say probably it's the most frustrating game I've ever played.
2nd and 5. Miller, the lone setback. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. It's caught. It's Miller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He finds Hopkins complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he fights his way into the
Finally something goes Darth's way.
Touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did.
Well, this won't be a shutout, and that's what matters.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Lamar Miller managed to power his way into the fucking end zone.
Just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking
about NFC #1.
Deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. On 2nd down, Smallwood. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. All week in practice, they stress grounding, pounding the football, and they really executed it well there to get the first down.
That usually means getting back to being physical in practice, because when you emphasize pounding the football, it doesn't really come together unless you practice it the same way you're going to play it in the game. That means more bodies, more pads, and a whole lot of popping last week, and they got it done in the game. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They run, Smallwood. And he's got some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
They run again on first down with Smallwood. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
There's so many things that can ruin a game for an offensive lineman, but defensive tackles at the line of scrimmage, at the point of attack, who can make you miss and get upfield and make plays like we just saw there for big loss of yardage. Those are the guys that ruin games for you, because they're not just lining up and you're able to hit them right off the line of scrimmage. They can make you move and make you miss, and then you have plays like that.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little...
Well, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get him right to quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Oh, shit.
Miller, the lone setback. On second down, here's Kaepernick. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Let's go! 3-19!
Here's Smallwood as they begin on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Cloudy there on the stop.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Wins to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Their dangerous wide receiver, 85 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
23 yards on the play. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They come up in an offset eye. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. The catch made by Miller. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now Kaepernick again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. And Folk's kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the 2nd half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Toss play. This is Smallwood. Room here to run. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here we go now. Over. Detroit. No. Check. Over. No. Check. Patriot.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Green, 39. Green.
Matthews, the receiver, goes in motion left.
Over. Watch it now, Marty.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. This from 44 yards away.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out comes Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
Come on, man. You were wide open.
They'll be going for 6. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jesus
And this
Christ.
should be the final play before the quarter ends. Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Pass interference. That's a rare call.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Defense.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I didn't mean to.
Another pistol look here. On 1st down, Kaepernick. His throw incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all.
You had it backwards with that playoff game against Biz.
Because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body
and
catch the football. But a really nice
it would have been either the 50 or his 29. Not to pick his 29, obviously.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his.
That's not fantasy hockey or something, though? Why does it matter who scores the goal?
They've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And you really can't pin that.
I was saying, why does it matter who scores as long as they score?
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Okay.
Again, it's Kaepernick. And incomplete there.
Okay.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback.
Alpha's up 4 scores in the 4th quarter, and he hasn't put in his backup.
Going right back to Smallwood. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves to
Alpha's up 38-10. But his starters are still in.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
And off comes to Smallwood. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just
honestly
happens.
debating now
the NFL, they will make some
if that's
plays
a
against
bootable
you.
offense for Alpha.
They'll run it now. Out of
Not
the
even
gun.
Alpha's not that
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about
'Third
7
down
left.
now, so technically could.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Third down now following the run.
Here we go now. 3-19. Leopard.
Now Wentz on third down. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field.
I'll give it up
and
on asking.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Second down now after the incompletion. Miller, the lone setback. They'll throw again from their own end zone. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover.
Who's that?
And when the offense finds it, that's where they throw the football.
Back near his goal line. Here's Kaepernick.
That
It is incomplete.
But that was pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive
last I checked,
guys
Michigan
did.
is in the
Did not
East,
give up
so
any more ground. And when the ball was
makes
thrown,
perfect fucking sense
reacted
to me.
really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback. And when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now this time Wentz will throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And now out comes Houston. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. Fuller brings it in over the middle. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Fresh set of downs here. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Setting up the screen for Miller. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A big play there on the screen pass. 30 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Kaepernick will try again on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. On third and long, it's Kaepernick surveying the field. And now another one thrown incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to do.
Is there a reason you're trying to make out with my arm right now?
Do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very
Super
convincingly,
weird.
And now the final moments of this one.
He's like climbed up and started licking my
Defense
elbow.
still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
He wants attention. I'm all right, buddy. Here, this is what you want. This is what you want. You just want somebody to rub the puppy all day. That's what it wants. Yes. High five.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun
now
little
fucking
track meet, wasn't
Lancer
it?
has a 2-game lead in the
really
division.
This game. They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the major.
You want to go outside? That's what you want? You go outside? Come on. Great. Fucking Lancers got a 2-game lead with 3 games to go. Me? Well, he plays Alpha week 17, so there's that. And we play each other week 16. Who else? Yeah, he beat me head to head, but I want to say I might actually have the better division record out of the two of us. Brock Lesnar. You're a double champion, aren't you? Hey, I saw one guy fight 3 different times in the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Oh boy. Whew. Oh my.